I remember the nights I couldn't sleep, the tears I cried where nobody could see. I whispered, Lord, I don't know how much more, but somehow you were standing at the door. When my strength was gone, you carried me. When my faith was weak, you still believed. I thought the pressure would bury me, but your grace kept breathing life in me. I walk through valleys with my head bowed low, wondering if tomorrow would ever show. I had prayers that felt unanswered and dreams that seemed too far away. There were moments I almost surrendered, moments I nearly walked away. But every time I thought it was over, you gave me another day. I didn't know what you were doing, I couldn't see beyond the pain. But while I was crying in the midnight, heaven was working on my name. You were building something stronger inside the pieces of my heart. And what I called a broken season was where you chose to start. I bent, but I didn't fall. I cried, but I didn't lose it all. The storm came close, the waters rose, but your hand wouldn't let me go. God didn't let me break, He didn't let me drown. When the weight became too heavy, He came and held me down. I thought I wouldn't make it, I thought my strength was gone. God didn't let me break, He kept me holding on. When my heart was torn apart, He was healing every scar. I couldn't find my way, He became my hiding place. I may have walked too far, but I came out with a praise. God didn't let me break, His grace carried me through every day. There were people who walked away, there were doors that closed in my face. There were seasons when my confidence was nowhere to be found. I questioned every promise, I wondered if you heard my prayer. But when I look back over my life, I discovered you were there. You were there in every disappointment, there in every unanswered call, there when I felt forgotten, there when I couldn't stand at all. You were there beneath the rubble, you were there beneath the pain. every day. If I had fallen, you would have caught me. If I had wandered, you would have sought me. If I had cried, you would have heard me. If I had called, you would have answered. So I lift my hands for every battle I survived. I lift my voice because you kept me alive. I lift my heart for every wound you healed. I lift my praise because your promise is still real. You kept me when I couldn't keep myself. You loved me when I couldn't love myself. You stood beside me when everybody left. You gave me strength when I had nothing left. I almost gave up, but God kept me. I almost lost hope, but God kept me. I walked through the fire, God kept me. I cried through the night, God kept me. The enemy said I wouldn't survive, kept me. But God kept me alive. Look at me now, still standing, still praising. Look at me now, still believing. God didn't let me break. You didn't let me break. You didn't let me break. When I was weak, you made a way. You didn't let me break. You didn't let me fall. You didn't let me fall. When I was empty, you became my all. You didn't let me fall. Your grace held me. Your love kept me. Your hand covered me. Your spirit strengthened me. Your grace held me. Your love kept me. And I'm still here because you never left me. God didn't let me break. He didn't let me drown. When my faith was weak, you still believed. I thought the pressure would bury me, but your grace kept breathing life in me. I walked through valleys with my head bowed low, wondering if tomorrow would ever show. I had prayers that felt unanswered and dreams that seemed too far